sides filling the stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Texas A&M Aggies. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. He hands it off from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Tackle made after a big gain. First down here for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking.
Got an opening here. Breaks. Here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Pretty aggressive play calling decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take the
touchdown Buckeyes? They draw first blood.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
defense sets the formation. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. Look out, off and running. At the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. They were not going to catch him that time.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's West. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the 1st down. Good play. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback.
It's caught. He's got room. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it on a counter. And that run produces a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down, but plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Inside the 45. He's got space. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. Sees an opening. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is.
Oh, it's muffed. The ball is loose. And it's recovered by the defense in the end zone. A touchback. Disastrous turnover. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hand off to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Reed. Here comes the rush. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to...
He's got a crease.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down. Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. a bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the 1st down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Barrels into the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown. We talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the run, it's Jackson. Fighting off the defender.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, bringing pressure. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. To the air, it's Sayan. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
Well, Chris, this becomes a very precarious situation here with just a little bit of time left. If this offense can get on the field and go down and score and get the ball back to start the second half, this thing could get out of control.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback's got it on the option. He pitches it. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for some space. It's Owens. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Reed. And looking for a big play here. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. They keep him off balance with a run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Strong game by this quarterback. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Important second down play coming up. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. Now it's second down here. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. You've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grinding away on the ground. A change of direction. He's got space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And the ball to the ground. Oh, and it goes out of the end zone. A crazy play and a crucial turnover. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Going to run it. It's Jackson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
This is a gotta-have-it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your absolute best foot forward. You don't get this, you don't have a chance. Their best play call right here.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He breaks into the open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball if he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket. He puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To the air, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Breaks, refuses to be stopped. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
2nd down after that previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The Buckeye is getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. 3-snap motion from the receiver. Now the offense will spend a timeout here to talk about this 4th down play coming up. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just